here in the Margate Salvation Army, and I hear good things about this. They close in about an hour, so let's see what we can do in here. Let's go thrifting in here. So right off the bat, I spot these little cats. I guess this is like a wall hanging thing for $1.99. I was gonna get it because cats are really popular right now, and I kind of liked it, but I ended up not taking that. I liked this little piggy bank here. It would be for me, but I put it back. I like this Tommy Bahama plate, but chip on there. Chip on there too. I spot a couple of metal trivets here, a Vegas one. I also spot a teapot shaped one from Made of the Mist in Niagara Falls. Probably a collector brought those in. I overheard the conversation in the background, and one of the workers and another customer, they were talking about how someone had, I think they were talking about furniture and profited over $6,000 with these special furniture items. I didn't hear the whole thing, but I was definitely eavesdropping. I really like this pair of metal vases, but I was really on the fence about them because they were kind of very scratched up towards the bottom. And although I would, find that charming and keep them for myself, I'm not sure that they would resell, and they were unbranded. But I did take them and pop them in my cart, but I ended up removing them from the cart later. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I have celiac disease, so I make recipe videos when I can of gluten-free and dairy-free, because I'm also dairy-free, and I just try to make videos for people so I can help. I understand the struggle is real with celiac disease, and I hope to start my own foundation at some point regarding celiac disease. I'm a registered nurse. I do everything on YouTube as a hobby. I have a full-time job, but when I am not working, this is what I like to do. Thrifting, having adventures, and making gluten-free recipes for the public. So please do subscribe. And if you're interested in any of these items, I do have a shop on eBay called Jolie Flips Vintage. It is quite hard to find that shop because I am new. So in the description, there is my username. My username is floridagalgems. floridagalgems, all one word. And if you put that in the search bar, it will kind of indicate at the bottom that you're trying to look for a shop. If you click on that, my username, you will see all the items populate that I have in my shop. And yeah, if you want to support me, please do. I always say, if you want to make an offer, go ahead and make an offer, and I will certainly consider it. And thank you for watching this as well. these coffee canisters. They're pretty mass produced. I don't see a value in them and shipping them. I liked these salt and pepper shakers. They were large, and I really like large salt and pepper shakers. I'm just kind of flipping items over and looking underneath the mugs, and I kind of laughed a bit the other day at the grocery store because as I'm shopping for food, I'm looking underneath lettuce and fruits and things like that because I'm just so used to thrifting now. I might become a hoarder if I don't sell these items, but I have a pretty good eye for things, so I'm hoping that, you know, I'll sell some. They had an abundance of plates. I did pick up a couple of probably gifted wedding plates. I'll show you at the haul at the end what I did get and what I thought the value of them were on eBay. I'll show you screenshots of what I found on eBay. Sold items and whatnot. Alright, they're closing, so I'm kind of trying to hurry. This is a Marshall's piece, so watch out with that. A lot of things are made to look vintage, but they're not actually vintage. You have to, after a while, you're going to start having a good eye for what actually is vintage, what true patina is, overtime patina. I did pick this up. This is a pewter water coffee pot or something like that, teapot, but it was selling on eBay, and I will show you later. I loved it. I love pewter. I don't know how true this is. Honestly, I'm just starting out, but when I was thrifting, I met a reseller. I had a, he was looking into my cart and he saw that I had a whole bunch of sterling silver or silver plated things, and he told me that even if it says sterling silver or silver plated rather, things that they are just not worth much because it's very, very difficult to get it to be shiny again. So I don't waste my time with any silver plated anything. So these boxes are real cute. That box is so antique, but it was thin and I didn't really like it. I don't feel like cleaning it, so I left it there. Just kind of looking around here, lots of metal hard goods. It's a pretty tray. Put that back. Lots of vintage pots and pans. I would have bought those for myself, but I just don't need any more things. I have a large collection of Le Creuset. I am building that collection more and more every year. You know, they're quite pricey, so I try to buy them on sale on their website or go to the Le Creuset outlets. So I'm pretty much stuck on porcelain, cast iron, or ceramic. I think it's kind of like this white pot here. I didn't even check to see if it was Le Creuset. I just kept going. I'm not going to be shipping that. That is very heavy. Is always handy. I saw this hammered aluminum. It's by Rodney Kent, and it did sell on eBay recently. Just stay tuned to my haul at the end. I'm just kind of looking. There's another nice tray here, but it's not marked. Don't need it. I'm gonna put it right back. Let's keep going. Kind of looking on the sides. They usually put things that stand out to them on the side, and I love looking through them. They're so easy to look through. That is really pretty. Icebox. This said something on it, but I couldn't make it out. But it had a whole bunch of buttons in it, which kind of reminded me of something my mom had with buttons in it. This is just made in Taiwan or China, mass produced. Definitely not a vintage. keep going. Oh, I love bells. Should have bought this cardinal. Thinking about it. Nah, gonna leave it. These are what we call bomboniers. I'm Italian, but I don't know if that's an Italian word. That's probably a French word, and I grew up in Quebec, and every time you go to a wedding, they had favors, and we called them bomboniers, and I don't know. I think these are what those are. Like each guest gets a favor. Sometimes they had Jordan almonds in it, and they'd be stuck in these little porcelain things. It's pretty. $14.99 original price though. Keep going. Take a look here. These are all adorable. I think this cat is really cute, but I think it was like resin or plastic. All this is resin goods. I don't buy resin unless I really think it's cute. This is nice, but $7.97. It's made to look vintage. Watch out for that, as I said. This might have been worth something. This looked vintage, but I chose not to, you know, go off and do the research on it. These little babies, I believe they're angels. Nice snow globes. I like snow globes, but the water in it was a little discolored. Cow, the ceramic. It was ceramic. I think mostly resin, actually. Bears. That would have been pretty to put candles in. This is a piece of pottery ring holder. Moving along. I see these green overalls, but they were cheap before, so not a vintage. Oh, look at these. I did look them up on eBay, and I'll show you in the haul. I mean, I get 4 trivets, and I think they're Bavarian. These were nice. I think they were vintage pottery, but not a famous designer that I saw. But it is nice. I would have bought that for myself. But I'm trying to turn a profit, so. Fine Beauty and All Things. This is a Dollar General piece. I just liked it, and I almost bought it just to be able to stage my items when I post them on eBay. Like, have that in the background. Oh, wait till the end of this video and I will talk to you about these cantaloupe bowls. Holland says on it. Definitely put them in my cart. These vintage plates on eBay. I saw on eBay and was definitely selling. That's like an air purifier thing. Johnson Brothers plates here, like this platter, does sell on eBay, but not enough for me to make a kind of profit that I want. There are those plates again. Just like them. I just went ahead and popped them in my cart. They're very vintage, very 1960s, 70s, and they're definitely selling on eBay. I'm getting a little flustered because I know that they want me to leave. They have announced that they will be closing in 20 minutes. So I'm just trying to, this is my first time here at the Salvation Army here in Margate, Florida. So I was taking it all in because I found more things here than I did at my local Goodwill in Boca, in West Boca. So that was a pretty shelf frame, but it's resin. I was thinking of buying that for myself since my husband and I are really big time shellers. We like to look for seashells. This is that silver plated stuff that I didn't want to bother with. It was really pretty. I did find them on eBay, but they weren't selling for, you know, much more, you know, more. They weren't selling for what I thought it should sell for. So I keep looking at it because I like it and trying to figure out how I'm going to clean it or get this to look, you know, pretty again. But this is a totally resin mermaid. She is made to look like iron. She's pretty though. Some more of that sterling or that silver plated stuff. Little bird is stuck to that sign. Another teapot. I really like this piece. It's a half vase wall decor, and I had to take that. Some more of that wedding china. Springtime is the collection name. These are pretty birds. No, I don't take them. Just gonna look at this vase here. Just a pretty vase. Oop, that's someone's juice sitting on there. Corningware. This plate was awesome, but I think I tried looking it up on eBay and couldn't find it. This is geometry collection. At the end, I'll talk a little bit about it, but there were a whole bunch of plates here. Okay, everyone, as promised, I was going to do a haul review and reveal of the items that I bought at the Salvation Army in Margate, Florida. It was my first time going in there, and I thought it was a little gem. They had 1 hour to closing, and I did the best that I could. There was hardly anyone in there. Okay, so first off, we're going to talk about these cantaloupe bowls. These cantaloupe bowls are awesome. I got them for 99 cents each. They are a Holt Howard, and they are mid-century from 1959, and they are a set of 2 that I own, and a set of 2 recently sold on eBay December 13th for $20. And also on December 10th, a set of 3 recently sold for $47.20. So that's really a steal. I got them for 99 cents each. I have 9 plates here, and they are really quite interesting because if you were to look these up on eBay, you would see that there's the round plates. Most of them that were sold were the round plates, but I have this oval looking tray-like plates, which I like because you could fit more food on it. But it is mid-century as well. It is by Grinley of Stokes, and the collection is geometry. It says suitable for dishwasher and microwave uses and made in England. And on eBay, a set of 2 round ones sold for $18 for 2 of them. And I have 9 plates. And then again, $18 November 5th. It's almost like 3 times. Like they had many of them and they sold them in a set of 2, which I intend to do. But there will be a lone plate because I have 9, so I don't have even number of plates. But anyway, I thought that was a pretty good deal. I should profit about $70 to $80 because I paid $7.99 for a set of 5 and then $7.99 again for a set of 4. And they're hand painted. They're really pretty. Next up, I'm not sure if I should be disappointed in this or not, but this is a half vase. It's a wall vase. You can hook it up to the wall. It's ceramic and hand painted. There is some crazing going on. It is vintage. I paid $5.99 for it. It's for from the brand Formalities by Baum Brothers. So it's a collection, I guess. It says Imperial Peony Collection, China. And I mean, the thing is, I bought it for $5.99 and it sold recently for $10 on October 2nd on eBay. And then it sold again on eBay, Etsy for $28. So maybe, maybe I can flip it or maybe I can't. But I will hold on to it if I can't because it is really pretty and vintage. So that might work out. I have this beautiful pewter coffee carafe, whatever you want to call it. I saw that it was selling. I don't know if I'm going to be able to flip this or not, but it is pretty. It is all pewter. I will clean it up. It has wood handle. It's a Kirk Stief. There's a imprint at the bottom, and it's kind of small, but I have one of those I forgot what they're called, jeweler loops that you can look with a light, and it says ATC Stief Pewter. So apparently it's part of a set. There's a mug, and there's like another mug looking thing with a lid on it. And I don't have it. I don't have the set. I just have that. But it's sold on November 9th for $59.99 on eBay, but for the set. So I paid $4.99 for it. So I'm probably going to ask for 35 for that. Just it's just perfect though. Really pretty. Next up, I have these beautiful baby blue plates. So I have the saucers. I've got 6 saucers, and I've got 3 plates. I really hate that I have 3 plates because I usually like things in even numbers, but I couldn't find these particular ones on eBay, but it is mid-century. The logo on the back is so vintage. It's so cool. It says Monticello trademark dinnerware made in the USA, and I found something similar that's sold on Etsy, and that's sold, I believe, for $13.75 for 2 of them, and it does mention that there's crazing and scratches. So I have 3, so I will just put, I think I paid like $4.99 for 3 of them, so I'll probably put them up for $25. And for the saucer, that's a little tricky because I really just didn't really find much on this particular baby blue one. These plates, they look like fine china for a wedding. Maybe they were like wedding gift china. But I have a set of 3 Crown Victoria Love Lace China dinner plates. They're really pretty, lacy. One of the plates has a chip on the edge of it. They're 10 1/4 inch in diameter, but they're really pretty, and I believe they sold for a set of 2 for $18.25 on eBay kind of recently. So I guess I will sell the whole set for about $25 for the 3. And there is a small little chip there. So it's like, $20 or $25. I'm going to throw in a plate for almost free. Now, I love these plates, so I will not care if I don't sell them. I have a set of 4, so perfect. And it's by, it's Cupboard Craft Brown Sugar. It says SY6629. Oven to table to dishwasher. Safe for microwave oven. Stoneware. And it says Japan. I really love these plates a lot, and like they are selling on eBay. I found one plate sold on October 19th for $9.49, and I got a set of 4 for $7.99. Oh, I think they were $6.99. So that guy that posted, or girl that posted the plate, posted it with like as if it was a display plate. I mean, I have a set of 4 so that people can actually use, and I don't see any scarring on the plate. I don't see like it was even used. So that's really, really cool. And this is definitely from the 60s or 70s. So I found a set of 5 Swedish trivets. I really didn't know that they were Swedish writing. I thought they were, like Bavarian or German. But they are really cool. They were just hiding in the bottom shelf, and I just don't even know how long it's been there because the tape was so hard to take off, but they're so pretty. So the Taxamicket, hopefully I'm saying that right, trivet, that sold on one of those, and they're 6 inches. They sold on October 10th for $19.99. That's just one trivet, but with free shipping as well. And then I got the Dalahasten, which means Dala horse. It's Swedish Dalahast, which is a traditional carved painted wooden statue of a horse originating in the Swedish province of Dalarna. I got that information from Wikipedia online. But yeah, so that is really cool. That sold, that trivet sold for $15 on October 10th, and I have 2 of them. So that's pretty cool. And then I have this one, Dalahast, the horse with the 4 children on it, which is really cool. I couldn't really find the children one. I found it, but it didn't say if it was sold or not. But, you know, I'll just price it the same way I price the other ones. Really pretty. And then this last one is really cool. It says, "Oh, jet." I don't even want to say it, but all these letters here, all these words translate to "Hospitality is the home's adornment and love is its good fortune." So I thought that was a nice find, especially since I only paid $3.99 for 5 of these really, really pretty trivets. Okay, last but not least is this beautiful hammered tray with 3 tulips and a bow attached around the flowers stems, and it has some leaves, and the handles have flowers on them as well. And I found it for $3.99, and it says Hand Wrought Creations by Rodney Kent. So that might not sound like much. I didn't know who he was, but it's definitely selling on eBay. There was 2 of them that sold in December alone. It is vintage 1950s hammered aluminum. One sold on December 2nd for $20. It was an auction. And then there was a best offer accepted one for $19.49 with free shipping on December 12th. So for $3.99, and after I clean it up, I think that I will make a small profit for that one. So that's it, guys. If you liked my video, please like and please subscribe to my channel for more thrifting goodness, gluten-free recipes, and fun and adventures. And please let me know in the comments section what you thought about my finds. If you have any tips, because I am a newbie, on what to do, what to sell, and what to look out for, please, I'd love to hear your voice. And if you like any of these items, I will post them on my eBay store called Jolie Flips. The link will be on my description below. Thank you so much for watching.